Hey, everybody, your boy Meek here. Why is this light? I need a light or something. Let me see if this joint will come on. Boom, boom, got the lighting going. So real quick, man, I know it's New Year's Eve, but I gotta finish off the year strong. That's what I've been doing all day, man. I've been hustling. Closed off the year strong over at MikeShoesAuto.com, man. Actually sold a car. That was cool. One of the homies brought her boyfriend by. They picked up something, got him a deep cash discount, got another couple of cars online because we're going to be getting ready for the stimulus rush. So if you got that stimulus, call me. I miss you, right? Over at CreativeCMG.com. We're still giving away a $1,000 marketing course. Our business protections are going to be increasing in price after the new year. So either go to CreativeCMGProtect.com or ShopMeek.com to get your family protected and your business protected right now, because the business protections are going to go up in price. You're about to miss out on a $1,000 bonus for those who don't lock in for our affiliate partners. If that's something that you want to do, inbox me. I'll shoot you some details of the project. If not, no big deal. We'll just keep making money. We'll just keep winning trips. Couple more days until Mexico. I am so sick of being in the house. I don't know if you know me, but I always take a vacation at least once a month. I at least go somewhere, right? But it's been too long since I've been on a real vacation. I want to kick back on some warm weather, relax, let my hair down like I have hair. You know, I just want to take a good time in and enjoy it, man, because we've actually made it through 2020. So, oh yeah, real quick, over at shopmeek.com, man, go ahead and get your business protected, because like I said, those prices are going to go up. It's 100% fact that the price is going to go up, not a sales trick or anything. Definitely do it. If you're a business owner, go ahead. If you want to save yourself some tax money, you can actually buy your business protection up for the whole year. And you can do it for the employees if that's something that you want to do, annually, monthly, whatever you want to do. Feel free to inbox me about that. But you can write off on your taxes, check with your CPA about that. But a lot of business owners do it. Super cool. Or you can start a home-based business with our team. I know a lot of stimulus checks are coming out right now. Why not take $100 to $200 of that and create something that can create an income stream forever, right? If that's something that you want to do. Anyway, real quick. So my message today, woo, 2020. Wasn't it a wild ride? Wasn't 2020 a crazy year? Wasn't 2020 all that you thought it would be, right? Didn't it go exactly as you planned, right? They say if you want to make God laugh, you show him your plans, right? That's kind of what happened to me in 2020. I don't know about you. I don't know how you feel about it, but man, isn't it cool that we survived? Isn't it cool that we survived? Millions of people have passed on to this particular virus that we're kind of fighting about, this invisible enemy, right? All this kind of stuff is happening out there. Economically, we've been in chaos. There's been a global pandemic. Economies have risen, some of them, and some of them have fallen. I mean, we live in one of the most interesting times in history, right? I don't know if you guys realize it, but right now we're actually making history. So the title of this video is You Did It. You did it, right? You made it through one of the most difficult years in our country's history. Like, I don't know if you realize the magnitude of that. Like, sometimes people just gloss over the magnificence that is survival, that is your life, right? Because this year was tough. There's a lot of people who didn't quite make it, but there's other people who tried to go for it, but then they quit along the way. Or some people that just tuck tail and run every time a challenge hit. Or some people that just quit when the times get hard, right? But there's a saying that goes out there like this that said that tough times don't last, but tough people do. And I just believe that 2020 was a tough time. I don't know about you, but it was for me. I mean, 2020 started out real good. I had all these goals and ambitions. I had all this kind of stuff. I was going to increase all my businesses. I was going to launch a new product, because every single year I try to launch and add another income stream to my portfolio. That's something that I plan on doing every single year. I was going to work on my health this year. I was going to work on my wealth this year. I was going to work on my relationships this year. I was going to work on balance this year, because I always try to go out there and I go beast mode in one area of my life and something else suffers. But I was going to try to work on putting it all together this year. I don't know about you, but I had a bunch of goals this year. I was going to do some stuff. Type goals in the comments if you got a bunch of goals in your life that you set out for 2022. Well, not 2022, but 2020 also, right? So maybe you had some goals, and I had some. I had a lot of goals. I had a lot of stuff that I was going to work on. These were the things that I was going to do, right? I was going to win some trips. I was going to make some money. I was going to have some fun. I was going to build relationships. I was going to be happier than ever, right? Because a lot of people don't set happiness as a goal. I set happiness as a goal, because happiness is the highest level of success. This was something I wanted to do. I was going to work on my health, right? I was going to lose a couple of pounds, and I ended up finding them in the house in quarantine, right? This is stuff that I was going to do for myself. I don't know about you. Maybe you had some goals too. But what happened, right? Life happened. Life happened, right? Then February came, because it was crazy. And it started off really good in January because we went down to Orlando, all expense paid trip. It was fun. It was cool. Then I came back. I didn't realize that I was going to come back and possibly bring some people bring something that's going to make some people sick. And it wasn't just all me because of the whole COVID, but I just believe I have it back in January. That's a whole nother story. It's not about this live, but the point of it is that I had all these plans. And then February came, and then, we were getting ready for tax time and all this kind of stuff. We were getting ready to go, and I was excited. Because in the car business, that's typically where we make half of our money during that particular time between February and kind of April. I make a lot of money during that time. So I was getting ready. And then here comes March, and then the government shuts down. The country shuts down. Everything shuts down because now we have this particular pandemic that is out there, this virus that's out there that we can't even freaking see. But what about my plans now? But what about my plans? Right? What do you do when something you can't control thwarts your plans? I tell you what you do. You keep on keeping on. So we kept on keeping on, right? You did the same thing. You had some plans in your life that didn't quite work out, that didn't quite line up, right? So here comes March and stuff like this. Stuff started getting funky. Stuff started shutting down. The government decides whether you're essential or not. The government decided whether you were essential or not. I did a talk back then to say you determine that you're essential, right? And that was something that I had to do. I had to determine that I was essential, right? And then we, like our networking chapter, I was going to blow that thing up, and we started growing and all this kind of stuff. And then we couldn't even meet in person no more. Now we got to do it all on Zoom. And where networking a lot of times feeding off energy, where it's tough to put energy through technology, right? It's some people can do it, some people can't, but it's very tough, right? It's tough to maintain concentration because sometimes people fight with Zoom fatigue and having meeting after meeting after meeting on Zoom and all these kinds of things. So people are trying to do all this kind of stuff. But then what happened? Life happened, right? And then you just keep going. And then companies start shutting down, and the pandemic gets worse. Cases start going up because, of course, it started overseas and it started coming here. Then it was in certain states. Now it's all over the place. Isn't that how it happened? Because life happens, right? And then stuff started shutting down. But then what do you do then? You just keep on keeping on. And that's what we were doing. We just kept on keeping on. And now we're at a position where it started to get cold. It started to get cold, right? And then so we got through summer and all this kind of stuff. It started to get cold. The winter months are starting to come, and holidays are starting to come like this. You can't celebrate like you could. Deaths are on the rise. Cases are on the rise. The constant negative news is throwing all kinds of stuff in your face constantly. All the negative stuff that they can do, trying to program you to be negative. But what do? Because life is happening. I tell you what you do. You keep on keeping on. That's what you do. You keep on keeping on. So we're going to keep on keeping on, right? And then now, here we are at the end of the year. Here we are at the end of the year. This was supposed to be the best year of our lives. This was supposed to be the year that was the breakthrough. This was supposed to be the year that we went to another level, wasn't it? I don't know about you, but at least for me, I might just be talking to myself, but I set all these goals at the beginning of the year. I was going to make this the best year of my life. This was going to be the year that set up everything. Matter of fact, it wasn't going to be the year set up. This was going to be the year I broke through. But they say if you want to make God laugh, show him your plans. And you got to keep on keeping on. So what do? We got to keep on keeping on. So here's what I propose. I don't know about you, but I didn't get everything I wanted this year. I didn't. I'm just going to be honest with you. I didn't get everything I wanted this year. I did very well. I'm grateful. I'm grateful now. I'm grateful for what I have while going for what I want. Hey, at the car business we did at MikeShoesAuto.com, man, we did more revenue this year than we ever had before. Our units were up and to the right. I was excited about that. Over the Leap BNI, we grew massively in our membership. We're up to 23 members now, and I'm excited about that. Even on Zoom, in an environment where a lot of people aren't surviving, we are thriving, and I'm excited about that. More businesses are being helped, more small business owners are being coached and given referrals, and I'm excited about all that kind of stuff. Over at ShopMe.com, man, we protected more businesses this year than we ever have before. I'm excited about all that kind of stuff, but it's not what I wanted. Over at CreativeCMG.com, man, we started some new businesses. We started some new ways. We added to our suite of services so we could help some people out there. And I'm excited about all that, but it wasn't what I wanted. Right? And I've heard it said like this. One of my mentors, he always says, that there are seasons of preparation. So I got two things to leave you with. And I'm going to hop off this thing because I know it's New Year's Eve. I know you want to go have fun. I hope you do it responsibly. I hope you do it safely. I hope you're wearing a mask if you're out. I hope if you're drinking, you're at home. I hope if you're partaking in anything else, you do it safely or foregoing it. But here's the deal. I want to leave you with two things. right? The first thing is you did it. You survived. You made it through the toughest year, one of the toughest years in the country's and the world history. You did it. We only got a couple more hours left. All you got to do is make sure your heart keeps beating for a couple more hours, and you made it through one of the toughest years ever. Right? You made it. You made it. So you got to give yourself a pat on the back for that. It's okay. It's okay. I'm one of those that don't even like recognition and all that kind of stuff, but it's cool to stop and smell the roses sometimes. So celebrate yourself for making it through one of the toughest years that we've ever had in history, right? And the last thing I'd say is take this year as a year of preparation. Take this year as a year of preparation, as a springboard to propel you into your future. Because here's the thing, guys. Look, this coronavirus, it seems like it's been going on forever. This pandemic seems like it's been endless. All this stuff, this economic cycle, the politics, the news, and all this kind of stuff seems like it can be overwhelming. But let me tell you the good news, that there is a God that sits on high, that looks down low, that protects us, that gives you a special gift that you can go out and bless the world with. And I know you heard me say that a couple times, but I always come back to that because that is the basics of what we're looking to do here. We're looking to figure out what your gift is and how you can get it out to the world, and understand this, that even though there is a coronavirus, there is a pandemic, there is all this kind of stuff out there, that does not have to be your future. Your future is tied to your gift. Your gift is tied to your preparation. Your future opportunity is tied to the preparation that you're taking now, and this could be a springboard into your future, guys. Like, the crazy thing is, like, I get more excited now that I think about it. I'm like almost jacked in my mind now that I'm just thinking about it, right? Because I started this talk on one level of energy. Now I'm on a whole nother level. And the reason that it is because, of course, you survived, like I just said, but you was in your season of preparation, and you don't even know how good it's about to be this year. The pandemic will not always be forever. I know it seems like it's been endless, but one day it will be over. And I'm hoping sooner rather than later. But let's just understand that everything right now that's happening is preparing us for what we asked for. Everything that's happening right now is preparing us for what we asked for. Because I don't know about you, but I want to be great. I want to be great. I want to be a leader of men. I want to be a fisher of men. I want to help people. I want people to be better off because I lived. And I believe you have the same goals. I believe there's some of you out there, not everybody, but maybe somebody under the sound of my voice that understands that they are here to make an impact, that understands they are here to break curses. They are here to help generations. They are here to serve the masses. Right? I hope you understand that. I hope you have that in you. And I hope you understand it because you survived this, and because you went through the preparation, because you planted the seed in this time. Harvest time is coming soon, baby. It's about to be winning season. It's so crazy. It's so crazy. I was on a call the other day, and the new theme of one of our teams that I'm on says, look, it's going to be winning season. And I was like, dude, my spirit kind of welled up because it's like, this is going to be fun. Cash is about to start winning because, look, we made it through the season of preparation. We made it through the tough times, right? But tough times don't last and tough people do. Here's the thing, guys. You made it through the tough times. You made it through the tough times. Not saying that they're over 100% right now, but let's just know that they will be over soon. They will be over soon. Let's look to the hills because we know where our help comes from, right? We know that. And let's use that. Let's use that as a springboard to take us to our future, baby, because next year holds everything that we've ever asked for. It could be the best year of our lives. It doesn't matter what last year looked like. It doesn't matter what yesterday looked like. All that matters is that we stay focused on the one who can help us and that we move forward with vigor and purpose. That's all that matters. All that matters. It doesn't matter what we went through. It just matters that we survived it. It just matters that we were in preparation. And right now we can stay focused on the person who can help us and move forward into the new season. And it is so crazy because it doesn't matter what faith you are, you got to believe in newness at the new year, right? Because people talk about planets aligning and all this kind of stuff, and I ain't knocking none of that kind of stuff. But the point of it is, everybody is agreeing that there's newness coming. This pandemic will not be forever. So you got to get excited about the end of that thing. It was so funny. I was talking to one of my business partners the other day, and she just said, look, why don't we just get together and wish it away? Why don't we just get together and wish it away? And it's crazy when you think about that, though. But what kind of faith does it take to say, I can wish away a daggone pandemic? So that's the kind of faith that we're going to all use in this season, right? That's the type of faith we're going to all use in this season. I know I said I was going to leave you with two things, but I think that came down because I had to give it to somebody who's going to watch on this call, who's going to watch it later or whatever. But the point of it is this. Again, I'm going to leave you with these two things. I'm going to hop out of here because I know it's New Year's Eve. I know you want to go have a good time. And I appreciate you guys watching the videos and all that kind of stuff that's going in my Facebook group from here on out. This is the last public video I'm doing on my Facebook page. Well, regarding content this way. But anyway, I'll leave you with the two things. You survived it, right? You survived it. You did it. But now it's time to thrive, baby. No longer is it time to survive. Now it's time to thrive. You got to take your faith, Lock up with God. Let's push forward in the new year and let's get everything that you came for. You've been through all the hard stuff. Let's get something for the pain. You got what it takes. You have greatness inside of you. Let's do it in 2021. Meek out.